this is going to work for me. Probably not. Anybody let me know that we are sort of broadcasting? Oh, sugar. Can anybody see me? Yep, we can see me. That's right. Well, we normally have the habit of starting 2 live streams, don't we? So, and it's usually my fault. How the heck is everybody anyway? All keeping well? Had much snow, anybody? Just have a quick see who's in. I know we've lost a load. I know Mav was in earlier because I commented. But it's, apparently Facebook doesn't like keeping all of the chat. Because at the moment at the top we have Go For It Painting. Hello, welcome in. We have Brian, Jake, Victor. Yeah, like I said, half the chat disappeared because I know there was more chat before Go For It Painting. Ivo's in. Hello, buddy. How are you keeping, mate? Michael, hello. You all right, buddy? Did it? Alan Reynolds at Buckland Junction. Buckland Junction. I'll get it right. Don't worry about that. Oh, God. Really, Ivo? Not Big Brother? I hate that with a passion. Almost as bad as I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. So, Andy, how you keeping, buddy? Andy T, welcome in, mate. Dan, oh, go about it. Backman Obsessed. Backman, have you been in with us before? I'm not sure. Loving the hills and the cliffs and the layout. Thank you very much. That's all great, if we're totally honest. The Slate Cliffs was purely an experiment of ours. We think they've worked out rather well. Timber, lurking. No worries, buddy. Jake, it's freezing outside. Ron Martin, welcome in, mate. And Craig. Everyone is over at the other stream. It notified me about 2 streams. Really? Can someone please, if they don't mind, jump over there and put the link into this one? Why? We only set up 1 stream. Stupid thing. JP Goodman. Flurries this morning in Greensboro. We're just starting to get, we've had a few down the coast, more towards sort of Flint way. We've had nothing on the island. Hello, Victor. Big Brother is maybe the worst Dutch invention. Was it Dutch? I never realised that. I thought it was some stupid British thing. For Humphreys, hello Rob and everyone, welcome in, buddy. Everybody saying hello. Marilyn, you alright, darling? Keeping well? Peter Taylor, snow in Lancashire. Well, that's nothing new. You get some cracking snowstorms up in Lancashire. But yeah, hope everybody's keeping okay. Backman Obsessed, I can't remember, has Backman Obsessed been in before?
Yes, his name's in the book.
Oh, okay, just complimenting the hills and the mountains.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen his name for a while, so I'm assuming he's been quite busy.
Craig, ask Grace, she's behind you. Oh, no, she isn't. Oh, yes, she is.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's good to hear, Marilyn. Big hugs. Mikey.
Mikey, yes.
Mikey.
I'm going to say the list is there. Could have opened the list.
Stuffing us up with Chocky Becky's.
Well, I never usually do. Stop focusing on me. Focus on you for a minute.
Share an orange, peel an orange in your pocket.
You can have one if you want.
Thank you. I'm not worried about eating the Becky on screen. But apparently it's created another bloody stream. And there was literally only 1 listed.
So, you know, last week when you blamed me.
Oh, that was your fault. I decided.
Right. So I decided this week is your fault.
Over. Snow's freezing up here right now. I'm going to remote heat the car and drive away with the biggest evil grin tomorrow. Damn it. This isn't what they meant when they said wife swap Rob at desk and Grace on sofa. Yeah, we're not into that, Dan. Female joining us, yes. Wife swap, no.
No.
Get that out yet. Mikey, chocolate biscuits and a cup of tea. Exactly, mate. Craig, probably worth looking at is if YouTube set up to or it's something set up automatically. Well, when I set the live up earlier, Craig, you get the notification and it comes up as 1. And that's all it did. I will go upstairs when Grace gets her butt off the couch. I'll go upstairs and I'll check on the laptop because I can't check here. Oh, yes, I can. Can I? Oh, no, you can't. I don't think you can. No. No. I'll have to check on the laptop in a minute. Oh, point to note as well, we have actually managed an update this week.
And a sneak peek.
And a sneak peek. Yep, we're ahead of ourselves, guys. The link should be going live shortly for top tier patrons and top tier members. For the rest of the guys will be tomorrow evening, probably about 6ish or something. And Scott's Rails, hello buddy. You're keeping well, mate? Chocolate covered rich tea biscuits.
Can't find them often nowadays.
Andy T, I got a sausage and egg sandwich and a can of beer. Now that sounds more appealing to me. Timber, every time I watch the stream, I think there's a damp up the wall. It's just Mum's choice of wallpaper and the camera angle. I presume, like you mean, where is it? Around here somewhere, Timber.
Or is it behind?
Is that a bold patch? On me, back here, probably. Years and years of hitting my head.
Mainstay. You didn't look over that way again.
Simon! Hello, matey. Are you keeping well? Have you got a live tomorrow night? I did drop a message. I don't know if you replied to it yet.
He didn't want to speak to you.
Nobody. Oh, good and better. Everybody, quiet. Shh, shh, shh. Jimbo's in. Shh. He might go away.
We're behaving.
Love you really, Jimbo. Mav, so I've discovered that it's impossible to sleep when you're getting a tongue bath from a dog. Probably too much information, Mav. Not something you should share online. Craig, as long as it's not tea and biscuits with the boss. No. Good evening, everyone. Glad you didn't trip over me when you came in. Well, Jake, sorry to disappoint you, mate, but my chat and your chat absolutely vanished. So technically, Go For It Painting was in first. Doesn't that depend on the size of the dog? AGL things. Bored, so I do some flat chores, but hey, you two. You're right, mate. You keeping well? Just took delivery of a 440 locals from Rails of Sheffield. Sweet, JP Goodman. Nice one. Mav, no, it's not the way to describe your missus. Trust me. Andy, news of my van that got smashed up before Saturday stream. They're going to pay for it. Going to take it to a garage tomorrow. Oh, sweet. Brilliant, mate. Alan, Rob, how's the dogs? Well, Morgan's gone back to his other owner. And Judy's upstairs in bed.
And Simon's come back home with Mum and Dad.
Mine's a coffee with a jammy... Can't get my teeth in. Marilyn says, mine's a coffee with a jammy dodger. Mav, the chat is still on mine, by the way. Is it? Okay. Simon, I don't go live tomorrow. What to do this week before a weekend with a football conference? No worries, mate. Just a thought. And Hyzen, welcome. Hi, we were watching your stream as well, buddy. And Raymond Legs, hello, matey. You all right? Craig, well, don't say don't lie, basically. I'm alright. Are you jumping in the hot seat while I go and have a look at this other stream?
I can do, I was just eating biscuits, but...
And I've just dropped mine in the coffee. Soggy biscuit.
That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? You're supposed to dunk him.
No, it's not.
Huh? I didn't hear that because he had his gob full. And he spilt coffee. On his desk, it wasn't me. I can't be blamed. So, where are we at, guys? Hope everyone is keeping well. I'm a shorty, so that's in my face. Dan Sterling, very good evening, darling. I've seen that Andy's in as well. So obviously, again, with Rob saying hellos. If I haven't seen you coming in and you are, just say, and Craig there as well. Oh, Rob remembered. I'm impressed with him. I thought he was meaning other Craig. Oh, hi is in as well. Raymond, I'm sorry to hear your cousin is not well. Oh, no, sorry about that, Raymond. Ah, the purple one. Oh, occasionally purple comes up, you know. Not that I was able to get a pair of purple boots treated to me, you know, and belts and... Nah, I don't have purple that often, guys. What are you talking about? Not much. We got Grace back. Oh, hey, Raymond, darling. You involved his son, and that's all I will say, as it will bring down the chat. Raymond, if you need somewhere to talk, darling, this is where it is. Good and bad stuff, buddy. You know, we shared with Jason his the other day, so if you do need to talk about it, sweetheart, please feel free to. If not, sending you all our love, darling. AG, all things. Yes, been dealing with mental health. Probably getting it sorted. So lucky to have Grace by your side, Rob. Hello, Grace. You are graceful. Don't worry, buddy. I'm battling a bit with my mental health at the moment. Definitely that winter blues kind of thing kicking in and everything. So sending you hugs as well, buddy. So, AG all things, I've got your name down as well. Have a nice, so it's nice to see you two as well, darling. I'm not as good with names tonight, as you probably guessed. We should be here. We should be. Unless I'm just being blind. Might be on the third page. Ah, Andrew. So, Andrew, sending hugs to you, darling. By the way, Grace, apparently Home Bargains has got Stitch and Angel sniddies in. I did say to Rob, I'm probably going to have to get another one because I'm kind of wearing mine to the ground. But getting to Home Bargains and car and everything, yeah, it's still not happening at the moment. No extra cash, unfortunately. But it is appreciated, you seeing them and thinking of me, darling. If said I was struggling to type with how cold it is outside, it's probably -1 out there. Yeah, it makes me thank the Lord that we have heating nowadays. You think when people didn't have heating and they would like those beds that were boxes in and oh, I couldn't imagine. You know, heated blankets. We're very, very lucky, aren't we? Rob's old new record had been created in the fact it's less than 15 minutes and chat's caught up. Good evening all. Evening, Trevor, darling. I'm losing count again. Says the one with the purple coat and the purple cup. And the purple thing. And the purple watch strap. We've got purple. Oh, and the purple socks. No, I hate purple. Didn't you know, bro? Why do you keep telling everyone I like purple? Jesus. God, why tell people these things? It's not true. There's no other live stream. People winding Rob up.
I think they were.
Hey, Pete, darling. How are you and Sue?
Hello, Pete. Has he finished scaring the monkeys at a zoo?
Ivo's got a shopping list. Probably have to crack out the Aaron sweater. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to shift tomorrow. Last week I was that chilled that came home and I was chilled, so I'm not looking forward. Ambulance uniform is not that warm. But the problem is if you layer up underneath, you go into a hospital and you feel like you're going to pass out. So it's an awful catch-22. So I'm kind of not looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, but you would be a catch-21.
Why?
Because you can't camp.
Shut up. Dan, not touched railway in ages, might make some hedges. Oh, go for it, Dan. So you guys have seen, you know, we're not doing as much. I spent quite a bit of time in the shed today. But yeah, I think as soon as that warm weather's going to be back, we're going to be out in the shed.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, that is the thing I said to Rob today I do miss, is literally all our free time was spent in the shed doing things. So hopefully the plan is this year to kind of get ahead of ourselves. So hopefully you guys might see bits in the lives when we're back in there, like sideline Saturdays. But yeah, I think at least then if we do get a bit of ahead of ourselves come winter, you will actually get episodes that is us doing things rather than a lot of talking.
That's all you can do.
Sorry.
That's all you can do. Talk.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Evening. Hi, Chris, buddy. You okay?
I was up to date with the chat and you slipped so far back.
I know, I'm awful. Grace, it looks like the TMD shed is coming along nicely. It's got a while to go yet, definitely. But I am getting there. Did someone mention heating, said Jimbo? Yes. We did mention heating. It's far cold. I think in the shed it was 8 degrees today when I put the thing on. I literally put it on because I was like, oh, I'm curious, but I didn't keep it on, otherwise I would have felt colder than I was. Just remember the purple one had a nut inside. How did you know? Mav is in as well. Hi, Mav, darling. Mora, hi, good evening, sweetheart. I'm like being really blind here. Marilyn, did you say hello to me as well, sweetheart? It's like my brain's kind of like only just gone and twigged, and I'm like, did I read that or did I not? Did I reply to it or did I not? It's one of those days. Good evening, Grace, Rob, and the gang. Hope you're all well. Good evening. Is it Mark or Lisa this evening? Oh, I'm just saying hello to each other. I remember waking up in the late 1950s to ice on the inside of windows. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm very grateful for heating. It's the worst. Last December marked 8 years since her passing. Estate in Warrington. Oh, darling, thinking of you, my love. Anniversary is always hard, no matter the time, isn't it? They painted 12 having I got some really pink purple looks horrible. What have you just eaten?
One of your jockeys.
I forgot they had the nuts in, to be honest. No, they're listening to ASMR nut cracking.
Well behind with the message.
How much for you both to dye your hair purple and then spare dye Street Mum's hair or Will's? I already did purple, Dan. I already did purple. And it was awful at coming out, so... And for someone like me, I have to bleach it first. So, technically I've already been there, done that, got the t-shirt. That was Liverpool, wasn't it? Martin Shipman, good evening, darling.
Mab's asking, are you all in purple?
Pretty much.
Careful, you give him an MI.
Hmm?
You'll give Mab an MI saying things like that.
Yeah, but did you see Mav's comments? Grace might be slow at reading comments, Rob, but she makes sure we all feel cared for.
Yeah.
Split Rock, hi, nice to see you back, buddy. I have a Porterbrook livery, class 47, which is half purple, half white. Oh, now I want to see a picture of that. Grace, you have a wonderful soul. I'm having issues getting heating on and having I can't read that last bit. I'm
Having
sorry.
to wear a coat.
Oh, having to wear a coat. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. If you've got maybe an electric heater that you can get or something. Or is it your heater, like your boiler that's gone? 066 on the way out, I fear. A dual victory is more flexible. All on the weekend at Delphic Society. I was ever meet this weekend. Ray, good evening. Hi everyone, got here late and first thing I hear is Grace going nut cracking. Almost read that, how you put that there, Ray. When it gets to 3 degrees, you turn into sheep, Ferguson. Oh, it's been, what, 2 degrees here today, isn't it?
No, it went down to 1.
Oh, it went down to 1.
Yeah.
I just turn into like a hibernating squirrel. That's what I think. So you know how you swap seats? It's like because now you don't want to appear in the video and...
It's 5 degrees outside apparently.
No, never.
-4 in there.
What's the weather for tomorrow, dear?
Cold.
Okay, that's all I need to know. That's not strictly true, Rob. I've seen Grace organise 6,200,000 ballast pieces into an orderly fashion, so not just rabbiting. Oh, no one likes you today, do they? To get -6 in Dublin tonight. Oh, not good, Craig. Grace, do you like the plastic kit? So, obviously, this is my first one that I'm doing. Obviously, it has been hugely Metcalf.
Dublin's the same temperature as we are at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It is only just over the water, isn't it?
Yeah. So, Simon, I've not had much experience. From what I've done so far, especially like how the doors all fit together, I did like it. And obviously it's more robust. It's just still, I'm quite early in, so I don't know whether I do or I don't really. It's a hard one to know, but from the kits that I see you making, I think, wow, they're amazing, like the detail on them compared to the Metcalf kits, all the extra add-ons and things like that. So maybe as time goes on, it might be some more that we can edge into, I don't know. Problem is we're starting to run out of space. Dan, been going since May, enjoying every minute of it, learning a lot, even got the chance last weekend to press the start button. It was that cold it wouldn't blimmin' start. Oh!
What's up, Bri?
Nice. Is that the one that Chris was talking about, Bri? A lake. But yeah, it's definitely making a difference in the shed because it's just that cold. And when the heating hasn't come on here, it's just like, you're just so cold. I do like it, Brian. Quite bright white, that's the only thing. But yeah, as soon as we get warmer weather, I'm going to be in my element.
And yes, Gav is football in tonight.
Yeah, everyone always asks where Gav is. Jimbo, nice one. What have I missed? Oh, that's... Oh, it's live chat.
What was that?
I don't know. It could just be no comment. Only she has the purple tweezers. She does a great job. Where have they gone? They are around here. I did bring them in with me. On a positive note, I nipped out to the shed yesterday, and it seems like the insulation is working. It was 7.5 degrees inside and -2 outside. Should be a lot nicer once I have the lining walls up from Friday. Oh, nice one, Mav. So, obviously, this year with the sheds, it's changed a hell of a lot in the year. But there is still bits that need to be finished. Ideally, at some point, the windows need replacing with double glazing. They're only like glass. That's it. And then, unfortunately, the window ledge was going all moulded and falling apart. So that come out. But it turned too cold and wet before we could concrete and create a new one. So that brings in wind as well. And then all at the top, we still need to finish filling in, and the bottom walls underneath, I think. So there is a few more things we can do to make it warmer. I think the plan is by next winter, isn't it, Rob? So hopefully we've got
No plans.
a warmer shed. My typing sucks today. I might have to turn on the light so I can see the keys. Don't worry, buddy. Hello, Grace. Hello, Rob. Hope you're keeping well. I'll have to sit back this evening as it's getting difficult to keep typing at the moment. Hope you're okay, Adam, darling.
Yeah, that confused me a little.
I'll message him. Oh, but not a problem, Adam. I think every now and then you deserve a rest just to chill and be able to enjoy. Or you get a keyboard with lighted keys in. You'll be in the element in warmer weather. Is that what you call your yellow dress now? No, I'm just looking forward to spending more time, pardon me, more time out in the shed, being productive. It's like how many days we've just sat here, gone upstairs to watch a film, and then we've gone, oh, you know what, we really can't be bothered, isn't it? Because we're nice and warm, and obviously the cold isn't helping Rob's shoulder at the moment either. You never know, the yellow dress might appear again. Let's see who we can wind up.
Jeff.
Oh, I'm sure we'll wind people up again. Martin Shipman, I spent some of the day in the greenhouse. It was nice and snug in there. I must put a chair in there. Yeah, we did have a bit of sunshine today. I think maybe if the windows were the other way, we would have got a little bit of it. You suit anything, Grace. You're pretty. I think so, Grace. It's a nice compliment. The heating, couldn't afford to put it on, so I had prepayment meters, trying to sort something out. Fingers crossed, darling. The standing charges are ridiculous now, aren't they? Unfortunately, I don't really know what to suggest other than like hot water bottles and things. And you can get the heated blankets. They're a lot cheaper to run. I know it's not ideal for moving around a lot, but it might be something to keep you warmer. I'll put some foam above the door so you don't bash your head. Grace, 3 degrees, Sheila Ferguson. When will I see you again? When I'm out of hibernation. That is for sure. I know what you mean. I will ask you again when you're finished with it. But that looks good so far. And you made me put a file tool on my to buy list. Well, I looked at the file because I was, maybe it's my OCD with it, I don't know. But there were certain bits I was tearing and it was just leaving it, and the kit itself did suggest to have a file. So Rob bought those files, although there was one missing when I bought it in. What did you...
Grace, it sounds really, really bad when you breathe through your nose with your eating.
Sorry.
It really does. Just pouring it out there.
Well, this is why we're sat back there to eat.
Well, don't, what are you talking about?
But then my comments build up. You see my problem.
You don't eat.
This is why I don't tend to eat. And then I feel hungry after. I always feel hungry during my life for some reason. So yeah, it was actually suggested. I think Rob got these tools for... It was for doing the track, wasn't it?
What tools?
The files.
Why are they only here?
To do the kit. You've seen it on the video. And I told you I was.
Well, they're metal, Grace, not plastic. I'll get you a separate set.
The kit suggests it, that was all.
Yeah, little gunk the files up.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, I did tell you when I bought them in because I told you that one was missing. Harris Tweed, hi darling, hope you're keeping well. Did you get the church finished yet? So the church building itself is done. We did that back in the summer. And then we started the actual scene. What's up?
What Flymo's done? He's ripped his muscles.
Oh, ow. Sending our thoughts, Flymo, darling. So, yeah, we had more grassing and things, so it's just now like the little bits around the churchyard, which is why it's not mad rush, because the scene is there now. It's just all the little bits to go in with it.
So, sorry to interrupt. Ellingham Junction down Stirland. Anyone know where I can get a diesel fuel point from? West Hill Wagon Works sell them.
That's what I was just going to read out next. I blew them at muscles again last night. It doesn't take much to tear them, and it takes a few weeks to cover. Oh, bugger. Let's come to each other. Pardon me. Must get off this diet of put on weight over the new year. Everyone does, Harris. It's normal. It's for Christmas weight gain. Why are we talking about pool noodles? Because now I want noodles. I haven't thought about a file, but it makes good sense. I've been using a little knife instead. But I've cut wrong so many times. So yeah, it's in the kit instructions itself that it actually suggests using a file. And I've got nail files, but given that it's plastic, that is going to take ages, so I find that it worked. What's nasty? Andy. Plenty of foam noodles at Mav. So yeah, I don't know why we're talking about pool noodles. Now I want to go swimming, but hey ho. I had to put my YouTube videos on hold for a moment as things with Slitterers have gotten crazy. I mean, the amount of running around and trying to juggle my job, so YouTube has had to take a back seat. No worries, Craig. Obviously, life is what's important, isn't it? Like we say, people that are in and out, at the end of the day, what is going on is most important. With a divorce. I'm sorry it's turning into such a messy one then, darling. Back pain. Yep, back pain is awful, isn't it? I'm totally feeling on that one. Grace, Paul Noodles, as Madney want to protect his head as he bangs his head due to his height. Mav isn't that tall, is he? I never have to think about banging your head because I'm so short. But yeah, that is a good idea for your head. Or, you know, get a bit of a padded cell maybe and have that there, and then you might feel at home. Just an idea. Just a little idea, Mav. Oh, you're way taller than Robert, okay. Yeah. Right, do you want to come here for a minute? I'm going to go salt and then I'll start doing my kit.
No, sorry, I'm trying to find something you carried in.
Okay. 6'4", aren't you, Mav? So Rob is...
6.
Oh, you're 6. I thought you were 6'1". No. My dad has one in his sheds. Guessing this is a common theme then, guys. Right. I'm going to flip it. Let's get started. Sorry.
Trying to replace that file set.
Sorry,
No, the old plastic or gun clip files.
No, I didn't know, but I did tell you that I used them. Has anyone noticed Paul, aka WOLFSEC, hasn't been seen a couple of months? Paul has got a few things going on, Jake. Obviously, it's not our right to say. If he wanted us to say something, then we would pass it on. We will obviously pass on that he is being noticed missing. But he has got a few things going on at the moment, but he is okay. We do talk to him quite regularly. So please do not worry about him, but we will let him know that he is being asked about. And if he wants us to say anything, we will. If he doesn't, well, you know, it's respecting his decision, so... But he is okay. I suppose it's probably why I haven't mentioned it, because we do know his whereabouts and what's going on. Hi guys, hope your cage is lurking at the moment. Hi Snowy sweetheart, lots of love. Grace, thank God for the ambulance. My mum's needed one when she fell ill. I had to do a number of times. We should be grateful. I'm only 5'7" tall. Are you shorty? C-Rails put a post out saying they're the biggest model train supplier in the UK. Well, I suppose they are now. Shame, isn't it? As I said, I hear mixed reviews about things. But it's, like Rob said, it's still a shame for staff, and I have heard multiple things about people's attitude, but obviously you don't tar everyone with that same brush, so it's a shame regardless, isn't it? Where did I put that damn knife? I put it somewhere safe. I put it that safe. Can I tell you where that safe place is? Heck no. I've got to get the other bits out for the cat anyway, guys, so it's not the end of the world. What's that? Oh, pull everything apart. You know me.
You mean when you're asked to put things tidy and you can't find them afterwards?
No, they were tidy. They were just in my box. Barnabas is also absent tonight. Yeah, but Jason did say that it's kind of like, you know, very much at the moment Leo, and that's priority. So I think at the moment it's more cuddling up with Leo at every opportunity you can get, really. But he usually comes on later anyway. Glad he's okay. As I said, it will be passed on, Jake. I've given Paul a kick up the backside, said Brian. I could see more if I wasn't 5'4". Andy, you're with me on my shorties, darling, so it's fine. We sit together. You make me look tall, Andy. How tall are you, Timber? Wear heels, Andy. No cuts tonight, Grace. No, planning not to. What's the crack, Jack? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. I have a feeling Rail's about to stuff up and buy the tuners from Hattons for their models and follow the Spire, unfortunately. Andy, you look taller on your live streams. Way to work the camera. And he does appear with a DCC, says Paul. Hiya, Paul, darling.
Is A1 the biggest? Or the smallest? I can never remember.
A1? What are we talking about? Paper?
Yeah.
A1's biggest, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Why? I think it is anyway. Now I'm questioning myself.
And A3 bigger than A4?
Yes.
That's right.
And his layout is only 2 foot off the floor. Oh, now, children. 156. Andrew, good evening, darling. Okay, Andy, taller, you'll get altitude sickness and hit your head. Exactly, us shorties don't have to worry about our heads. We've missed agreement in the chat. Some deaths coming soon. If Andy is a dwarf, then Timber is a hobbit, but a very polite and respectful hobbit. So if Andy is a dwarf and Timber is a hobbit, mind you, a very polite and respectful hobbit, what the heck am I? Work that one out, Mav. Answer that one. Hi, Cozzy and Randall. Hope you guys are okay. So... you hadn't thought about the nosebleeds. Again, this will be for a laser cut, whatever that was. This is where it starts getting serious, I think. Sorry.
Have you got all
Like for what?
Whatever it is you're building.
Yeah. I've got the lights here. Not that I know if they're painted. I don't know if they're painted yet. Rob, says Craig, apparently. Sleeping Beauty, Grace. Right. You're a beautiful hobbit, Grace. Yeah, but how can I be a hobbit as well? I'm shorter.
Did you say what? Cosy?
Yeah, I did. So, what a moment. And
Me
height.
and Craig gonna fall out.
Why?
What did Rib get for his birthday?
You got spoiled. More accurately, Smurfette. Oh, so I'm a Smurfette now. Right. I'm feeling a bit blue anyway. Dawn, also correct. Hi, Randall. So everyone's saying hello. So, where have we gone? We've got that bit. So, fit the ceiling. So, I need to get the lights in.
Did you ever tell him what I got since you right next to the mic?
Sorry.
Tell him what I got since you right next to the mic.
Or are you still looking, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Again, I like things, I wouldn't.
So, I've got to get the yellow out because I've realised that we don't have these yellowed up. So, Rob got a couple of books. He got a beautiful one from Mallard. The ones he had from Gav are actually on the lives. I've just got a wall in between it. Or is it all one? I think it's all one. He got these beautiful Stormtrooper glasses. Sorry guys, I'm just figuring out if... How many do you think this will need? Because I do have a 4 here.
What is it you're building?
This island platform building. Bigger than my hand. Well, longer than my hand. Well, we've got a 3 as well. I do have to yellow them. I don't know where the battery pack is. Probably in the shed. No, Pete, darling. I've been lucky enough to visit Holland to provide the designers. 2 lights, it's not big, and the lighting would not be that bright. To delivery of 2 new beer wagons today.
I agree with Timber.
Okay. Oh, he does have a 2 here. I was thinking he didn't have a 2. I'm going to go with 2, and I'll pop it in the middle. So hopefully, that's the only thing. Hopefully, being in the middle, it will just like edge out, but we shall see. To deliver 2 new beer wagons today, one of the Italian company and one from East German company. Nice. You've got your collection going, haven't you, Trevor? We can imagine that OSC 3D printer. It's great on me, but it's great and oversaturated within my hobby. Same with like the cat. I'm rarely heard of both, and last 3 years, boom, everywhere. Why you got on there a 9-volt smoke alarm battery for testing? Yeah, I haven't got one. It's in my shed. It's another thing I miss about being in my shed is just having everything to hand. Grace, I'm not calling you little, but do you take so much care over building your Metcalf models as you know you've got to live in them? Watch it, Mav. Are you having a death wish and you're going to go under this building? Yes, some 350, 400 beer wagons. Ah, but it's not bad having a collection, is it? That's the thing, isn't it, Timber, with all these, the saturations of people in different things. I think it is, isn't it? It's, It's just the quality of these things will come out, and that will show. Oh, I didn't cut that one. Let's probably cut that before we get on. Otherwise I'm going to miss it. I could only wish Grace. Make calf kit's the only way Grace feels tall by doing a Godzilla impression. Then she turns to Rob, staring and thinking, what the hell is she doing? He always looks at me and thinks, what the hell am I doing? That's nothing new. It's when you start talking for the characters that it gets a bit scary, I think. Oh, that's interesting. We've had a snap, guys. No, usually you bend these kits to break them. It's not gone over the line, so we should be all right. It's just broken off of there, so I am going to keep that just in case. But that's unusual, guys, isn't it? Because usually they say tear it and then snap it. I've done that, and it's come off here. As I said, it should be all right, given that the window pane hasn't actually... Luckily, it's broken where it has. Some of the laser cut supplies are a terrible design. Something I think is lacking in the 3D market is building detail, telephones, typewriters. I know that I over detail, but don't think I'm the only one. No, I think we all have, and that's why Timber's been brilliant with us designing things. It's scarier when the characters talk back, Grace. Oh, that must only happen on yours. I can't say I'm not that mad. Not yet, anyway. So, if it's sitting down the side of the... sitting on the top of the walls. Night, hi, darling. I like to try and fix my own bikes rather than pay someone to do it. It's cheap, no labour. Cost of parts. That's the way nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, laser cutting is laser engraving, something you're thinking about, isn't it?
Mm.
Do you want to shoot up or do whatever it is you want to do then now?
Yeah. Just tell us.
Ow. Where are we? Tim Maslin, welcome, buddy. Hope you're keeping okay. Mab, talking of which, comes 3D printed things like bridges exit. Why wouldn't HO models work as they use the same gauge rail? Mab, HO buildings are actually buildings and models are actually slightly bigger than 00 ones, and it might look slightly out of proportion. Craig, I make it an angel and all upside down, and Mr. Grimm is a bit of a trickster. Jimbo, I'm not allowed to be in the same room as a sharp knife unless supervised by an adult. Does that go the same with a gin, Jimbo? Dan, laser cutter field best suited for 0 gauge as laser for engraving can't quite narrow down from what I've seen. Dan, no, I've been looking up on this because it's something I would like to get into with the laser cutting for buildings and everything like that, and engraving. You can do it quite easily for 00 gauge as well. Dan Sterling, find it great fun playing driver, guard, signalman, shouldn't to talk to myself all the time. Yeah, you get the most sense out of that way though, don't you, Dan? Ray, we talk back all the time. We are little people that live in Gracie's train world. Other way around, Rob. Is it the... Oh, I do apologise. Sorry, Timber. I know it was one way or the other, but they would look out of proportion, I think. Oh, I'm with you, Mav. Specifically about bridges and things for the track itself. Oh, fair enough. Some of the bridges are no detail and way too thick. Jimbo, no mature adult would allow me to sign off my gin consumption. This is very true, and how that glass keeps on getting magically emptied, am I right? But in the distance, HO buildings will look the same size as OO. Yeah, I can't imagine it's much of a difference. Craig, Jimbo was only recently let out of his bubble wrap, and outside the world's dangerous and scary for him. Yeah, he needs reassuring cuddles every now and again, doesn't he? Tim, I'm buying HO Fowler Bridge later in the year. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, nice. HO is smaller, 187 as opposed to 176. I get confused with these. Ron. Yeah, that's why I'm looking for the 172 Airfix Sea King to go on the layout. Because again, it's something personal to the family. Dan Sterling, made all bridges from mounting boards look brilliant. Jimbo, my secrets are slowly being found out. Not really, which we're letting you know slowly that we know all your secrets. That's all, mate. About the supposed leaking glass. Busted. God, she was going to put a 4 in that. Geez, yeah, a 2's big, plenty big enough. I didn't realise it was that small, said the actress to the bishop. Yeah, I think a 2's going to be plenty big for that. Have you got your paint for it, Grace?
What?
The LEDs?
Yes.
Not in the shed?
No, it's in here.
Okay. Dan, I was considering building an HO on UK logos and stuff, but I was suddenly using tricks out blind Scotsman to ready to run with it. Cool. Trevor, yeah, this big glass near me is leaking too. You're probably buying your glasses from the same place as Jimbo, that's why. Craig, Corgi does a 172 seeking RAF or Coast Guard or Royal Canadian Air Force. Yeah, it'll be the RAF rescue helicopter, mate. Sorry, just reading what Mavs wrote about scales. Yeah, that makes sense. Jimbo, my leaking glass is still proving troublesome. From an engineer's perspective, it's making my brain hurt. Well, you and Trevor are obviously buying glass from the same place, aren't you? Ron, Airfix seeking will work well. Yeah, it's obviously being forces connected. It's something personal for the family, and I think it'll fit in well for the layout as well. Jimbo, I can't even type properly now. Oh, we expect nothing better off you, Jimbo. Don't worry about that. Mav, to N scale to double O scale is to make it 195% bigger. There could be a joke there, Mav, but I'm not going to insult you. I'm getting my digs in as well, mate. Corgi one is made of metal. Airfix is plastic. Ooh. Bear with me. Corgi 172 Sea King helicopter. Ooh. Ooh. No, I'm not paying 119 quid for them. I shall have a look. Is it possible to get a lighting kit for double O gauge bus? I want to light one up. I think you can get lighting kits. Well, you can certainly build them for your vehicles. Deleted message. Jimbo, at Trevor Beale, we need to discuss the solution to our problem. If we don't find one, we'll just have to say c'est la vie. Yeah, just change the source of buying your booze glasses. Plain and simple. Isn't UK N scale 148? And I must Tyke Thomas, 160 £100. The back ones go, oh geez, I'm getting a headache. Raymond, I'm not paying $919 for a look. Jesus H. Jimbo, the best lighting kit is a GAVIN, a 4-star and a match. Let's just check that link that Tim's put in. There it is. Open Chrome. Wherever it's going to go. Oh, that's pretty. In case you can't click on the link, that's what Tim's just put up as a link. Amazon light strip can pick up those cheap for a roll. Yeah, you can. I mean, £8 and I got 2 meters. So double A goes. Double O gauge. My teeth aren't working tonight. Double O gauge works out 4 millimeters to 1 foot, which seems a strange way to measure, but actually works really well when you scratch building. Mav, did you say my message to you got deleted? Oh, well, fair enough. I didn't see it. Sorry, Mav. Obviously a reason for it. I didn't see it. Dan, I'm glad I'm not the only one old enough to remember the Fred pump 4-star fuels and the pump 3 lamp. Yeah, no, me neither. Mav, you said the P word. Ah, okay. 2-star in the motorbike. Yeah, can remember that. Brian, got to keep it family friendly. Yeah, it's just since we were kind of punished when the swear words, including by myself, were getting out of control, and it seems to have worked. Although that being said, that doesn't stop the innuendos. So find another word. Innuendos are absolutely fine. Yeah, baby. That platform bridge has been around since 2000. So I'm waiting to see how it looks on Susanna's layout. It does look great, Tim. Harris, I have a Supermarine Spitfire at 172 scale by Rebel. Nice. Now, sorry, Brian, I didn't realise that word was bouncing as its actual name for it, not penis, not slang. It's fair point. Phallic member, I think it's a safe word, isn't it? Probably has room. Looks like what Telping I've seen it in the Collinswood layout. Manhood. That's another good word. Manhood. Or if you're woke, personhood. So it suits what I need. It does look good, Tim. It really does. Middle wicket. I like that. Now, children, we've had enough of the comment like that. They're all discussing various terminology for certain.
Yeah, and I think we should have a cool one, seeing as mine are the mountains and the freaking peaks and the moon.
Put the name of a Yorkshire town in. Oh, Trevor, yes. That word and town it's called. Yeah, I've seen it. No, stone, isn't it, if I remember right? That word and stone. Okay, so let's just say, when discussing your manhood, is it engage because the start ends for nub?
It depends how cold it is.
Yeah, it depends on the weather. Takes the pressures off Grace's mountains. Oh, Grace likes a bit of pressure on the mountains. Paula can get pricey. Raymond, they're the ones that do the moving stuff as well, aren't they? I didn't realise they did static scenery as well. But yeah, Paul, good to see you in the chat. And I shall hand you back to the lady that speaks Gracie's. Ow. Just the links live now as well, guys. Top tiers.
Oh, so top tiers and patrons and members, the link is there for you guys as well to see.
If I've done it right this time and not shared it with everybody.
Dirt leg. Trouser snake.
Yeah, we'll stop that now.
Oh, so you're allowed to all come up with a name for mine?
it's because something got deleted, Grace. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, excuse me. No, that's right. Let's see if I get it right.
Right, so this one is well long enough, so at least I can put it in and then put it down one other sides, I think. But I think what I'm going to have to do is put the roof in and then attach it. I think it's going to be the best bet to do, because this sits on the top. Oh, I could attach it now, actually, because that sits on there. Yeah, I can get it attached in a minute. I just need to paint, because we haven't painted any of these up.
It's alright, I'm talking to myself.
Okay. The only problem is with bringing everything in now, I cannot remember which yellow it is. Because we have a few different yellows I've been using. And I can't go through one fine, so I've got to figure out which yellow it is that I've been using as it. Which one's that? Medium yellow. It wasn't my bright one, that's for sure.
You see Mav's comment.
Nope.
Grace, the name of Robson could be trouser worm.
That's not railway related. Come on. You guys can do better than this. Right, I've got to figure out which of the two.
Oh. Here in the US, it's a one-eyed trouser trout or frankenbeans. Like a modern version of this on. Now, Ray in the US, I think they could fill a book with alternate names. Dan, Raising Raisin. Wayne, Model Builder. Are you wanting to build a Sea King yourself, or would you prefer me to purchase and build a 172 as my contribution to the channel? Wayne, if you want us to pay for the model and you do it up for us, that would be fantastic, because my Airfix building days are long gone. That would be amazing.
Geez, that's not bad, is it? That's for Mark's model here in Ireland for seeking €30.
No, that's not bad, is it?
That's cheaper than we found it, isn't it?
Mav, his Z-gauge little friend.
Now. That one's a bit harsh.
He's only jealous because it doesn't take, mine doesn't need the Hubble Space Telescope to find it.
Yeah, true. Right, I think it's for yellow ochre.
Johnson is an American word for it. Yeah.
No, I just watched Austin Powers, and all your names are on there, aren't they? Hey,
yeah,
Grace.
Drop us a message, buddy, and we'll have a chat. Thank you very much indeed.
Can you remember which yellow it was, Rob?
Let me have a look.
Because I can't. I want to go for the yellow ochre, but I don't know.
It was that one.
It was that one?
It was that one.
Okay. I just used to keep it separate, didn't I? I put way too much on there.
Dan Sterling, does it really shrink when it's really, really cold? Oh, hell yes. Just check that Mark's model helicopter name and see. You just read that one out, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Mav, he started it.
Yep.
What a child.
So, unfortunately, we haven't got the test in here, but as long as I don't put a base on this, we should, you know, if I find I haven't done enough yellow, because it can be funny how it covers, I should at least be able to go in and add another layer after.
I'm not offering to find it in the shirt, sorry.
Oh, I think I know where it is, but like heck am I going out there right now?
No, it's okay. They're only £23 on Amazon. Would be my pleasure. Consider it done. Wayne, you're a bloody diamond, mate.
Thank you so much, Wayne. And hello, by the way, because I'm not sure if you've come in since.
I'll explain when you drop us a message, mate. I'll explain privately.
Right, I just need to go and watch this, otherwise it's gonna...
Ron Martin, so to get back modelling, recently bought some AK Terrains, Muddy Ground and Dark Earth, along with puddles. Not cheap, but I suspect will distance well.
I'll be back, guys. I just need to get this washed.
Okay.
I'm literally going to be a second, so it's
That's
not a problem.
So get back modelling, recently bought some AK Terrains, Muddy Ground and Dark Earth, along with puddles. Not cheap, but I suspect will last until I hang up my modelling scribe or go to my box. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good quality. I think that's what Grace picked up. Wayne will email you. I'll reply back as soon as I get it, Wayne. Thank you. Jimbo, if you're unsure which colour to use, I suggest watching Bob Ross's TV series. I love watching that. That's why we compared Simon on his lives to Bob Ross. Because listening to Simon on his lives is amazing. He's got such a soothing voice. Mav, Rob, they couldn't find it with the Hubble telescope because it was out of alignment. They're still looking for yours to this day.
Well, I find it pretty easy.
Grace has got no complaints. And all I can say, Mav,
If you zoom in too far, it's too big to freaking know what it is.
I'm just thinking if Mav bends over, I'll cause a lot of pain. I'll go in dry.
Don't give away yours and Brian's secrets to what makes your videos so good.
Well, I'll ask Brian's permission, obviously.
Yeah, but you've given away now what it is. John W. has joined us as train driver. Thank you so much, darling.
Oh, thank you very much, John.
Welcome aboard, as they say.
Ray Bertelson, happy lights and happy trees. Yep, very much true. Anybody that hasn't, when Simon does do another live, anybody that hasn't joined his live, I strongly recommend you do so, because it's just so relaxing.
I've never heard of a colour, a happy little tree. So I'm just letting this dry, guys, before I can put it on.
Mav, you've never heard the comment, happy little tree. Bob Ross?
Grace, that's what they call muscle memory. And Brian has no complaints.
There we go. Thank you very much, Brian, sweetheart.
From painting LEDs to penetration. When am I? Well, Rob and Brian.
Yeah. Love you loads, Bri.
See Mav's latest comment.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Bri? Should we
Extra special.
Should we make him cry?
Do it as an extra special, guys.
Yeah. But Mav doesn't get any of the earnings off it.
No, he just gets his face there, you know, that's what it's about. I have my Bob Ross t-shirts with happy trees on it. Rob, the colour happy little tree, read it properly.
Yeah, I
wow.
did. He's got his big boy pants on today, hasn't he?
John W, thanks everyone. We only have happy accidents here. What are we talking about now?
Chris, would you care to explain?
I've not met Chris, so it can't be my happy little accident, surely.
Jimbo, RGJ Trains is a happy channel. Brian, oh yes, Rob, blowing up the sheep.
Oh, you have your own now, don't you? Picture evidence.
I think we can make, I think me and Brian can make Mav cry.
Yeah. Time flies whilst you're on the train. Paul's been a member for 8 months. Thank you, darling.
You must be bonkers to be with us for that long.
It's still wet.
It's still wet.
It's because I did big blobs. I couldn't say that there. That one, it is going to be darker than that one, I think, by the looks of that. Yeah, I'm going to have to plug this up once.
Grace, wasn't it a happy little accident with your yellow dress?
I suppose it caused debates even now.
Yeah. Here's going to my sheep ordering Mav a chicken. Should we not get a pineapple and a tutu for Mav? See if someone gets the reference. €6.99 for the Corby Seeking model rubber Marks model website. Jesus.
Did I miss that happy wet event, says Jimbo. Well, not with me. Chris maybe, but it wasn't with me. I wasn't involved in that one.
Oh, Dan's been a member for 4 months. Oh, it's a little bit of a celebration for everybody tonight. Anyway, I'm missing...
But it's a subscriber since less than 100 subs. More in the night, darling.
No night, Maura. You take care, sweetheart. Must be a happy channel with Rob's pain meds and OnlyFans. Jimbo, did I miss the happy wet event? Yeah, you're
That's
refilling.
why I said I'm not involved.
He's refilling his glass again, isn't he?
Big blobs of what grace. Well, twist it as you will. You guys always do. You leave no disappointment.
Oh, Mav's come back with, oh, Rob, that tickles. So what he's referring to the...
Yes.
You know which film I'm talking about, don't you? With the pineapple and the tutu.
I'm not sure. Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So what Mav is saying is basically he's got a huge arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huge hole, that one.
Yep.
Huge hole you've buried yourself
Jimbo,
there.
Building assembly progress equals nil. Chatty stuff equals 10.
No, I've got to let it dry, otherwise I get covered in yellow stuff. I'd rather get covered in white stuff than yellow stuff, to be honest, because, yeah, yellow isn't as nice, I believe.
It's like a discharge, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's also something else, isn't it? Yellow, don't eat the yellow snow.
Oh, yeah.
God forbid if I have brown paint out, Jesus.
So we have live on chat admittance that Mav's got a massive backside.
Yes, he's got a big hole.
He's got a big hole.
He's got a hole in one.
Yellow stuff means a visit to the secret place. White stuff is healthy.
No, night,
Simon's off
Simon.
tonight. But yeah, keep an eye out for Simon's lives. Awesome to watch.
Trevor being innocent. Yellow can be custard. I don't mind custard, but I think that's the only
Tuck in
yellow.
bed and warm under the covers watching Grace and Consuls in golden snow. To be honest, Rob, we might have to swap you and Brian around. I need a toothpick anyway.
Ooh. This is not drying.
No, so you take care, buddy. Sleep well, yeah? And I am rather jealous of that photograph as well.
Who
He's got a helix for the layout.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was in Lederhosen. No. Oh, no, I've just put it on me. Sorry, guys, I dropped it front end.
Not for the chat.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I love helixes.
You have no words. What do you have no words for, Bri? What I just shouted. I'm trying to peel this off.
You're trying to what?
Peel this off.
Oh.
No, but I did just drop it on me.
I'm trying to find this thing that's...
You can show the photo if you want.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, Jimbo is getting excited that I'm covered in yellow stuff. Ooh,
Yeah, show the photo.
Let me just stick this on because I've just literally...
Make sure it's in the middle.
No, I was going to put it at one end.
Sorry, not ignoring the chat, just waiting for Grace to show this photo and then I'll carry on reading the chat out, which is zooming by. Can you just quickly show this?
Yeah, it's just stuck, so I have to get it stuck.
I need a phone back.
So this is the helix.
Part of the helix.
Or part of it, yeah. Martin, the night, darling. Things to do before me head hits the pillow.
Right,
As long as it don't involve yellow snow or anything yellow.
Grace is now covered in yellow stuff.
Which end, the big end or the little end?
Well, if it's Mav, it'll be the little end. If he's receiving, it's the big end. Oh, here we go.
Sorry.
Oh, it's just a link Simon shared.
Now I'm going to be leaking white stuff.
Click on like, because then Google Translate will work. Ooh, nice.
That was really not good with what I was talking about. Oh, that's pretty.
Simon's put me onto.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Simon's put everybody onto it.
It sounds wet. It sounds very wet. Oh, and now I'm already leaking out. Bubbles. A lot of trapped air in this.
Brian, I couldn't order the chicken, so I ordered the hog instead. Ray, shake then squeeze. Ow.
Well, it depends what you're into.
Jimbo, stop shaking the white stuff machine. I have to say the sound is very authentic.
It is, isn't it?
ASMR. Is that the right thing to say? Is that the sort of thing you
Oh, I just got yellow stuff on me again, for God's sake.
Stop shouting. Sounds like a happy hole, says Brian.
At least white stuff isn't as messy.
Randall Ellison, hello, Flight Mode Chair 1.
Oh, bugger, can I... No, I should be able to do it. Hold on.
And Simon's just said, Grace shaking that stuff sounds wrong in so many ways.
It does sound so wrong, though.
Hey, Jill, think Grace receives white stuff. Grace likes snow. Mav, Penitton Central, model railway deliverance by any chance? Craig, more like an episode of 40 Towers with Rob and Grace. This is very true, Craig.
So I'm not sure where any sellotape is at the moment, but I usually... Oh, no, I've got that bit of scotch tape. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget to share links and stuff. And if someone can share the link to Brian's Facebook page, please. Jimbo, strangely enough, both types of white stuff are particularly troublesome to remove from bed sheets. Just let it go crusty or just put it in the wash?
Nah, problem is he's tried to lick it clean. I think that's where the issue lies.
No, that's Mav. Mav would have took them.
Yeah, I thought Mad lit windows.
Craig, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, I'll send it down. Jimbo, will get me coat. Don't forget to take your gin with you.
No, we use that as an excuse to keep coming back.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian. So if you click that, anybody who hasn't done before, if you click that link, it'll take you over to Penitton Central and you'll find a wealth of knowledge over there. Excluding me and Grace, obviously, of like-minded modelers.
Ergo, not me and Rob.
One type of white stuff is no longer visible when you wash unless you buy a black light. We've got a black light, haven't we?
We do. Where on earth have those gone? I haven't seen my tweezers anywhere, have you?
Nope. Oh yeah, sorry, Tim Scale was, yeah, Penitton second. Jimbo, Raymond, you've been watching too many crime story documentaries. We've actually got one, Craig, Jimbo, in our kit.
Yeah, we bought it during COVID, didn't we?
Mav, Brian pasted timber surf. Yeah, sorry about that. AG all things. I find listening to natural rain relaxing when it's hitting the windows. Do you know that's something I can't fall asleep to?
Really?
Is rain.
In summer, I love nothing more than watching a thunderstorm and listening to rain because it's warm enough to open your window.
Jimbo, I only use blacklight to cure my solder mask when repairing PCB. Sorry, Jimbo, I fell asleep reading that. That's too boring. Paul, gotta go. Great stream. Grace covered in custard and Robert is covered in other stuff. You take care, Paul.
No night, Paul, darling. I use black light on hotel beds.
Yeah, don't blame you.
We never used it on that hotel bed.
We didn't have it then. Oh, we know we did.
We did, but I think we kind of said we're glad we didn't. I think we actually avoided it.
Now, if you've never been caravanning, Rob, childhood memories of rain on the roof. I've never stopped overnight in a caravan.
You haven't?
No.
You liar. The Golf.
That's a static caravan.
That's still a caravan.
Jimbo, I love listening to the rain on my boat. It's uber relaxing. And you went camping when I was in the was it the Scouts or Boys Brigade? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Possibly the Boys Brigade.
You did both?
I did Scouts for a short while, and then when I moved up to Scotland, it was called the Boys Brigade.
Ah.
Right, I love the sound of rain. Move to North Wales, mate, you'll love it even more. If I remember right, it was washing it down last night.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't that bad, actually.
That sounds like a Geiger counter. Yeah, the camera was going nuts, wasn't it?
Show it.
So the camera we had last night was going nuts with the rain.
It's detecting it as movement. I think we need to turn the
Yeah.
sensitivity down.
So the camera we had last night was going nuts.
We'll have to turn it down.
Please do. You already have to hear my voice once.
I'm close to the border, so it's dry. So as Grace has started to show some manual dexterity, we can all calm down and chat. Nah.
Nah. Rob's here to read it.
The police took great interest, Grace, as she knows who reprimanded in custody.
Huh?
The mayor says, well, Grace, calm down. No way she will.
Right, so I've just attached the tape there just so it's easier and you're not... Actually, I could have got away with it in the middle of a building.
I told you to put it in the middle.
No, the lead, I mean.
Yes. It would have been better because it would have been a longer lead.
Well, I can undo it and do it down the middle. But the only issue you've got is the wire is obviously that way. So it puts less strain on it.
I'll just leave where it is.
So now that that's done anyway, because it is quite long still.
Raymond says, quick, stick it in the light socket.
Clue is
John W.
radioactive.
Back shortly. The dog's one's out.
No, no worries, buddy.
Have you never been on a live before? We were just warming up.
Who?
I've said that.
Back shortly, glass issues.
Yeah,
I keep
right.
having this problem. I still think she needs bigger glasses. Terrible custard joke. Oh, custody. I'm with you now. Right, so where are we? Inner walls.
Hey Snowy, how's the little doggy doing? Send a photo as usual. Split rock cardboard. I've never seen that before. Oh, do you want to show?
Oh, this is fantastic stuff. It was recommended to me. Because initially I did, it is pretty close to a screen rub. It's not caught up yet.
Bigger glass, more gin, same amount of time between refills.
So this got recommended to me because when I started using kits, I'd use PVA glue and I was building the fire station, and there's one bit, especially on that kit, that you literally glue one bit onto the edge like that, so it's got nothing to hold on to, and PVA was my nightmare because it was taking ages to dry. This stuff is quicker drying, but you still have a couple of seconds that if you place it wrong, you can either take it off or you can move it slightly. It does have a bit of play, and then I got recommended for Glaze and Glue for all around my glazing.
Long story short.
You asked me to explain it.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to write a full play about it. Craig, we need to buy one of those things that connects to Grace's items and find my tweezers or a whistler device. Brian said, yep, it's awesome stuff. Jimbo, so quick and react. Good old shake. Looks like it looked great. Those kits. Yeah, it does, mate. Because it dries quicker, you do get some movement time, but it's far better than using PVA. Glazing glue must be like our canopy glue.
I think it's not too bad when you're like doing your kit, but like for me on lives, if I didn't use it, people would be waiting a very long time for things to dry.
Jimbo, so quicker to react to a good shaking. Depends on the age, Jimbo. Yeah. I like a style. When I drink wine, I have it by the glass, a pint glass. No, she's flat out on the sofa. Got a check-up on Thursday. Keep my fingers crossed. All still well. She's being bossy enough. Keep us posted, yes, Nelly. Jimbo, I needed a 3 fill and a 10-100. Hate old age. I think Jimbo needs to have that and copy and paste, doesn't he?
He
So
does.
he doesn't have to type it out.
Maybe he already does.
Yeah. Just copies and pastes it every 5 minutes. Jimbo. Just wear nappies, Jimbo.
That also happened in old age as well.
Well, you can ask Mav what nappies Mav's used.
As long as it's good absorbency, I hear.
Oh, have you seen? I was chatting to some of the guys the other day. Have you seen Pampers' latest advert?
No.
They now have a pocket at the top of the back of a nappy
Why?
to stop a punani, and that's the word they use.
Oh, that advert's been going for a while, dear.
Oh,
Because have you ever dealt with a baby who's got the runs and it goes everywhere?
nope, I wouldn't. I'd pass it off to somebody else. Mav, Rob, my name is not Donald Trump. Mav, even I wouldn't knock you down that far. That guy's a raving loony. And worrying thing is, looks like he's on course to win it. Anyway, that's enough politics. Swiftly moving on.
Oh, well, I was going to say, as I heard bleach worked wonders for your
Canopy
body.
glue dries completely clear. Great for airplane canopies. A window and Ah!
Now, the interesting thing about Rocket Glue is, or Dulux Materials, they do a canopy one as well. But I find my glazing glue works just as well, because it even says for making canopies bonding, but they actually do a specific canopy one as well.
So does it dry clear?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's slightly different to the Rocket Glue in how it dries.
There you go. Learn something new every day.
No, you just listen every now and then.
Me, listen. Split rock card structures are so much more popular in the UK than the USA. They're such good looking kits. Now, rocket card glue is amazing. Very fast drying, but allows a few moments of movement. Nobody can actually see what you're doing.
No, because I'm just sorting it out. I'm not actually doing anything in particular at the moment.
way you go with me.
Yeah. I just want that picture, but yes, I've seen that. Cast stock structures are so more popular in the UK versus the USA. They are good looking kits. So yeah, I know a few of our friends across the pond have ordered Metcalf, but it's not as easy for getting it over, I believe. But I found these kits especially are just very solid, to be honest. They're pretty good kits. Rocket glue is amazing, very fast drying, but allows a few moments of movement. Yeah, that's what I like about it. I met the guy who owns Designs Deluxe. He's a top chemist and a nice guy. Cool. He started the company decades ago. He and his wife still do the shows. Oh, no way. So was the guy in Breaking Bad. Glass filled and checked for leaks. All due diligence done regarding excess moisture on the office desk. Let's see what happens next. I'm just getting back into the hobby after 30 odd years. Didn't know there were so many different glues. Oh, John, they're so different. There's more in this. As I said, I think Deluxe Materials have got like 5 different glues in their range. Actually, they do one for plastic car kits, which I didn't think about. So this is just a case of one on top of the other.
Never a bad thing.
The great thing about this as well is I know on the edges I do it, but when you're putting big bits like this, you only need to dab it, or what's the word, dot it, and it glues perfect enough. That's it. Yep, everyone's coming down, it's a party. So again, because of that bit of movement, I can just do this line up now to make sure.
What is it, £7 a pop, that, isn't it?
This, yeah. Depends where you get it from though, isn't it?
Plastic World says mouth, Jimbo said spot glue. Oh, you're telling me that lazy git's still in bed? Judy, I mean. Judy's still in bed.
Mum's still half asleep, isn't she?
Roger's made a fair point. I want the glue that supermarkets use on food packaging. The one that says peel.
Yeah.
Oh, so true.
We didn't warn Mum that William was in the toilet either. Oops.
Who did?
Those of you may have noticed when Mum comes down, she's not usually awake. Bless her.
No, Roger, that's a very, very fair point. Because that's the one cornet that you can't peel.
Yep. So this one actually goes in line at the bottom, leaving the stone there. So again, this is just how sturdy they make these kits. And that, you know, you've got 3 layers. Just, I believe, for this top bit here.
Chris, who is her Willie?
I don't know. I don't know. What's he like? He's always like, I'm alright.
Yeah, that's true. You okay? I'm okay.
I'm alright. He's a teenager. Oh, God. If we have kids, we've got all this to come and look forward to.
No, we'll shoot them when they're 6 years old.
When they stop getting cute.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Swap them in for a puppy.
Just euthanise them.
Swap them in for a puppy.
Yeah.
Trade in.
Take the baby to the puppy pound.
Yeah.
Leave the baby there and take the puppy.
Well, there won't be a baby. There'll be a 6-year-old. There'll be a snivelling 6-year-old. Ugh.
Yeah, the 6-year-old will be happy among the puppies.
Exactly. So we're doing a swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like this. No, he's doing all right, I think. Now he's done his exam and you guys know what it's like as usual.
Yeah,
I'm
came
all
back
right.
positive, didn't it? He's got crabs. Some good humour tonight. Enjoying tonight. Fine, online keyboard is handy but slow. But where there's a will, there's a way. Don't push yourself, mate. You know, don't feel you have to be in it. You're hurting, you're hurting.
Who?
Adam.
Oh, Flymo. Am I going to have to tell you like I did when you were ill? Just sit back and relax for once. You never barely do it. So just sit back, relax and comment if something makes you chuckle or whatever. But other than that... Yeah.
John W. A lot has changed from the old super quick kits of old. We've got a couple of the super quick kits, haven't we?
Yes, but the way I've looked at, obviously I've got to build them up. But they don't look as stable, do they? I believe you have to get other cards and that with it.
No, no, but they look nice.
Yeah,
You've
they...
got-
Well, the
you
police
do
station now.
You've got to build. a police
Yes.
station.
So that will be my attempt on that one as well. I've still not done anything since on the other kit. What was the other one I tried? That I wasn't a fan of because it wasn't going in like it should.
Nope. Jimbo says he'll always sit back and listen to your instructions.
Good boy.
Craig says no pussy on your lap this evening.
No. It's weird. Tends to be actually when we do these. She doesn't like it. It's only when it's me she tends to do it, isn't it?
Adam says that's me told.
Yep. Like you called me cute that day. I'm telling you to sit down and just do nothing.
Look after yourself.
Yeah.
Bryce says he needs a super quick blue brick tunnel. Timber says super quick designs have not changed in 50 years.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Someone said that this kit is from, what, 2010? But they have edited it, and it's now 2017 was the last time. So things like instructions definitely is a big change with Metcalf kits, and I'm thankful for it. Wills?
Yes.
Mav's asking you, right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
See, we told you guys.
Right, so stepped away for 10 years, a lot has changed. Roger, good idea with Metcalf kits. It includes spruced downpipes and guttering with the kit. Totally agree.
Yeah, and the
They
other...
are failing miserably in that.
Yes, and the other thing as well is obviously the chimneys.
Yeah.
We've never used the roll-on ones because they are difficult. If you do stick with them, quilling, whatever it's called, that paper art thing you can do, people have put, they like them.
But no, I totally agree with Roger. They are failing miserably with that.
Nice.
Emma's got a cup of tea.
Good. Has he got whiskey in it?
Probably.
I hope so.
Bryce says no need, you can get drain pipes with scale model scenery. Yeah, but don't you think they should include them in the kit?
Or give you the chance to buy them from them because they're missing out, surely. Yeah, can you grab me some Nurofen out the cupboard as well, please? My shoulders aren't settling down. Please. So that is these two built. Onto each of the walls, like this, and place them to one side. So we're not actually doing anything with this now, I've built them. And then we've got to go in with the cornerstones, and then it's onto the canopies. So these are different canopies from the last lot. Where's the other instructions gone? Grace, Adam was on Jenny Kurt's live yesterday and didn't shut up for the entire event. I know when I'm loved. No need, you can get drain point. Yeah, read that. Have you tried Blitz Easy card models? No, I can't even say I've heard of them, Trev. Who mentioned whiskey? We did. They know there are products on market to complement the kit. Ah, yeah. So I suppose sometimes it's just a case of they leaving it to not the experts, but leaving it to others to do it. Now, so those come in much later, actually. I'm just getting kind of an extra read here to see what's coming, because this is a little bit different. Because unlike the supports you fit on, some of them are longer, so they're going on before you finish off a roof, interestingly. So yeah, this is definitely slightly different, but kind of similar. So I imagine these are going to be similar, but the actual building, because it goes all the way along, is slightly different. If that Gracie's worked for you guys. Art and Hobby here is very expensive for rocket card glue at €20. Jesus. Would it be cheaper for someone to buy it and send it to you? I've had some very nice whiskey lately. Are you guys oak flavoured or honey flavoured? I don't know, I've tried honey flavoured before. I did quite like it. It's sweet. I'm not particularly sure, actually. But the honey one was quite nice. It was different because we've got a lot of whiskies here that they're not the sweeter ones. I got a diner kit I need to build. Oh, nice. I paid £8 for your Rocket Loo. So I think the Rudland models isn't too expensive. The shows, it can be more expensive. It is shows. Yeah, it's oh geez, what's the word? Yeah, I think online isn't the cheapest either, but Rudland I think is the cheapest we found it. And Rudland do online, but the prices usually factor in a little bit of postage, so it is slightly more expensive on their shop. And I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's gone all hard and gloopy. Might need a new end very shortly, guys. Ow. If you felt that. It was towards the end of the live stream, Merv. Good to see you in. Yeah, I've only had it like 12 years. It sounds nice, actually. Right, I've got to go. Oh, good night. No night, Brian, darling. You have a good evening, sweetheart. So, just before finishing this up, and then it goes to the side, is put in... Take 4 cornerstones, should it be, and paint the edges of the corners, describe earlier, and attach the cornerstones to each corner of the building. Right, that be these. Centre joint shine stripless colours joins between the walls. So that'll be for these ones here and here. So we've got these to do before we continue. Needs a bit of an extra cut, guys.
Yeah, do you want to go find your own tablet amongst that mess that you call a cupboard?
Okay. I need the toilet anyway, so.
I'm sure everybody needs to know that. Oh, flying machine, you know.
Oh, is Flymo going?
Yeah.
No night, darling. You take care. I will remember this. Don't worry. Where's he put his going? I can't see it here.
People saying goodbye, Adam. And Brian.
Yeah, I saw Brian. That's my back blew out again. Huh? Yeah, I think they said it because he said about his back blowing out, so I don't think...
I need to go my lap or something. You can drive mine out as well, please.
Yeah. What are you on tonight?
The Gab. Yeah, where are we? There's a pub in Nottingham next to the ice stadium called Bunkers Hill. It sells amazing Irish whiskies. Always a good thing. So logic, I buy a ratio wheelers kit. They come with guttering and downpipes. Why should I have to look elsewhere to finish off a Metcalf kit? They should be supplied with all components. I do agree on that. They should be. AG will think, don't like whiskey, prefer lager. Can't stand whiskey, far too strong. Oh, I love a nice whiskey, I must admit. Rogers has passed the brandy. Yeah, a nice brandy too. I'll with you on that. Jimbo. I'm not oak flavoured fan. My dad was Johnny Walker Swing and Great Honey flavoured. I discovered recently a 10-year celebration blend. Very nice, and it lasted a couple of days. I think you meant to write hours there, Jimbo, didn't you? Yeah, load of old nonsense. You put it in that leaking glass, didn't you, Jimbo? And you lost most of it, I imagine, down your throat. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if they supplied guttering, but I suppose that's the idea of kit bashing the kits. Again, all personal preference. If we all like the same thing, it would be rather boring. Yes, Grace. Oh. Do we? We have a new top tier patron apparently. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, that's TikTok. That's not patron. Oh.
Sorry, it's just come up on my watch. That's the only reason I've seen.
John Wheeler became a member. Oh, there goes. Well, John, if you're listening in, John. Oh, John W. No.
Yeah, it's got to
John,
be.
it's got to be.
John, have you done both, darling?
I don't know.
Unless if we didn't announce it, was you sure if it worked? Let us know, John, darling. You can do it privately if you'd rather not mention it.
I will send you the 10-year celebration, Brand. It's very nice. Well, I'm not going to say no to that, Jimbo. Just out of a bourbon cask, just like Nectar. Yeah, you've got a nice whiskey. Not something that burns, but a nice smooth whiskey, but with a strong flavour. Linker, discuss. Jimbo, I grew up on Jack Daniels 90% proof. Could get moonshine where I lived. No way, Ray. Awesome. You couldn't get it. Ah, John W. Thank you very much. Yeah, John W. It is, Grace.
Has he done both?
No, that's a different John, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, the other one's Wayne Builder, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah, John W. Thank you so much. Much
John
appreciated.
Tara's member as well.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
I'm
getting confused.
I've got a headache. I'll have a look now. Bear with me.
Oh, how did you bring that up?
No, he's done both. Thank you very, 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 very much.
Thank you, John. Sorry for the confusion. Although that's not that hard.
Brandy is my favourite tipple. Courvoisier is by far the best I've had. Just way too expensive. I do like Courvoisier. Toothache is the worst. Oh, AJ, not nice. Not nice at all, buddy. Raymond, like here in the UK it was poaching. I've had some of the stuff that was undrinkable. Well, I did drink it to sample it. In that leaky glass, Jimbo. John W, yes I did both tonight. John W, I bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Timber, Grace, confused, not unusual. Not in the slightest, mate. Craig, just doing my face skincare and just poke myself in the eye. So annoying. Have you been at that? You've been at that glass that Jimbo's got, haven't you? Bowmore is a lovely whiskey too. Can't say I've heard of that one. I had Jat Life, that was it. John, who is the J in RGJ, he had a load of American cars, and there was a company that wanted to do some promotional filming up in Yorkshire, and they hired one of his cars, but they were releasing one of their whiskies too, and I got a bottle of this Jat Life whiskey. I've not touched that yet, but I do like a nice whiskey. But I'll have a look for that Bowmore though. That sounds interesting. But yeah, Jimbo, if you can find like a 10-litre bottle to send me, that'll do me just fine. You know, nothing too big. Is that a mint that you put on the side, Grace?
Yes, that's a mint that you left on the sofa.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking that's a very, very big tablet. Looks more like a suppository. Mav, I had a bottle of Polish vodka once. It tasted like the alternate version of the Polish furniture cleaner. Would have stripped the varnish of 80%. Oh dear. Burns on the way in and burns on the way out. But yeah, if you think about it, if it wasn't for moonshine, you wouldn't have NASCAR racing. Sorry, I was just taking my tablets. I do apologise. How the hell did we get onto? Ray Burton, true that, Rob. Oh yeah, I love the history of it, Ray. Because they used to tune their cars to outrun the police, didn't they? Long before the days of the Dukes of Hazzard. Haven't missed any comments here, have I? Just checking. Oh, going back to them, I've just seen this one by Craig. Oh, Narby is very expensive rocket car, like €20. Jesus. Snowy. Just went to the kitchen to get a Baileys and a bar of chocolate. You have the Baileys, give Lexi the chocolate. Or at least a bit of it. She is the boss, remember, Snowy. We know that Lexi is the boss. Sleepy time that night. You take care, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us. You sleep well, buddy. Are you shooting up as well, Timber? Jimbo, my brother-in-law is Polish and makes some of the finest stuff available. Also, Mrs. Sicilian brewers produce their own wine. It's absolutely shocking, but after one glass. Right, yeah, they tuned the cars and rebuilt the suspension to handle the back roads and carry the weight. Yep. And that's when they started racing around basic dirt ovals, wasn't it, Ray? But Timber, but separate beds. I'm glad you cleared that up, Timber. Obviously, we were all thinking the same thing. But Ray, if I'm right, it's still in practice now, isn't it? The moonshine stills out in the woods. They're still going now. Ciao for now, says Timber. You take care, mate. Sleep well. Catch you on the flip side, buddy. Raymond, vodka is basically paint stripper that you can drink. Jimbo, in the UK we had Massey Ferguson and Fords and Majors for our transportation. Yeah, you're not outrunning the cops in those, are you, Jimbo? Craig's in the house. New Durham Junction. What we building here? We're building a little train station. Bear with me while I move this. Trying to remember what it's called. PO322 Island Platform Building for the mainline station. But we're using it for a different station. Mav, Jimbo will have to visit you sometime. Hey, Mav, hands off my whiskey. Ray, oh yes they are, but way out in the woods. Shh, don't tell anybody. No, of course it's a secret. Mav, building Grace's new Wendy house. Craig and I have problems with my skin and need to keep it under control. Oh, not good, buddy. So you have to use a cream quite often then, I imagine. Jimbo, yeah, but way back Ford Escort Mark 1s didn't have off-road capabilities. I thought they always had off-road, especially with bad drivers. Mr. Grimm's asking if it's going to be a dead-end station. Craig, I have eczema that needs cream put on it. Oh, not good, mate. I get it occasionally, usually on the top of my nose, my elbows, and the ankle bone. Randall Larson, what about a guess? I'll head out. Enjoyed the stream. Take care of all. Thank you very much for joining us, Randall. You look after yourself, buddy, and sleep well. Jimbo, the kettle is always on this QTH. Kettle? Who mentioned kettle? We're talking about whiskey, Jimbo. Ron Martin, whiskey was given a bottle of our ex-husband, decided would be open when a retired son gets married. Neither happened as yet. I've tasted it, sauce and lovely. Now around £400. Jesus. Jimbo, when I was a Bobby, my Ford Escort 1100 could just about make 88 miles an hour. Yep, you know what happens at 88 miles an hour, Jimbo? Your glass gets emptied.
I don't know how late I'm going to go.
No, I know, but you've got work in the morning, haven't you?
No, I know, that's what I'm thinking of.
What time's it now?
10:30.
11ish?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because I'm not feeling 100% anyway.
Ray Belton, now does anyone know where to get engine cleaner? I have a friend of a friend. We're just talking about the original source of moonshine
Oh, okay.
and the reason why NASCAR has come about.
Yeah, it was them, wasn't it?
Yep. Craig, whiskey, Hague with orange is awesome. Mab, why do you eat alcohol to make it strong? Exactly. You don't put a kettle on, just get a glass. Roger, someone mentioned moonshine and loopy juice. Got some out the back. Homemade distilled cider and distilled pear juice. Potent. Roger, if it's anything like your chili sauce, no. Jimbo, my flux capacitor has long since discharged. I don't know what you've been doing on your own tonight. Oh, Tom Couples.
Hi, buddy. How are you doing? I'm getting it bubbles, not actual glue.
Craig, moonshine was run by moonshiners using the original Ford V8 small engine blocks. The cops couldn't touch with the old boards. Yeah, that's why what we were talking about, Craig. Raymond, Knockers Lane, are you sure that's window cleaner in the jar? Yeah, Roger makes a mean chili sauce, chili paste, what would you call it?
Oh, it's a chili sauce, isn't
Chili
it?
sauce, oh my god.
Chili condiment.
Yes. Still burns me now. Trevor VEAIL, as a kid in the 1950s, if you got a cold, my grandmother gave us a mug of hot milky sugary tea with a great slug of lamb's navy rum in it. Soon sweated the cold after that. Yep, I still swear by something similar myself. Well, if yeah, no, it's vanished again.
Wow.
Did you say John W was top tier patron?
Yep.
You should be able to see the link.
Yeah. So again, for anybody that has come in, top tier members and patrons, the link is now live impressively. We have done an update this week. But also a big thank you to all our patrons, our members, our gifters, our donators, one-time multiples. Everyone, you know, that interacts with the channel helps build and keep us in that algorithm. And that's meant that we can monetize the channel and means that, you know, we can get stuff when we need it, like with the, I was going to say MDT again, TMD.
That Grace keeps wasting.
Like we said, without you guys, and obviously the biggest thank you as always to our mods that keep an eye on the chat and even off the lives.
I think the mods have got their BDI on Jimbo tonight. He's turning everybody into raging alcoholics. classic film to watch, Stroke Race, is based on the Moonshiners run with the late Burt Reynolds. That rings a bell. I think I've seen that. Jimbo, cat on the kitchen, sod the stove, it's easier to buy it in. John W, I'm off now, got hospital in the morning. Thanks for a great fun stream. See you next time.
Best of luck, sweetheart.
Whatever you got facing tomorrow morning, best wishes. Hope it goes well for you, John. And thank you again. Roger, anyone wants some of my chili sauce, contact me. Have a new batch, 10 litres of the best Narcan Scoopy. No, just don't. Or if you do, don't let Roger tell you to film yourself taking it. Wow. Oh, seriously, it's got a lot of flavour to it as well. It's amazing stuff. Chris, I'm drawing a class 68 in Adobe Illustrator, transparent and express delivery, incredibly complicated. Cool. Thanks all, says John W. You're welcome, mate. You sleep well.
And all the best at the doctors.
Jim await here. Oh, thanks. I have a broad shoulders. Blame me for anything and everything. That's all right, we will.
Will he remember it, the amount of gin he's on?
Probably not. Who was the Russian spy? Was that Adam, was it? I remember.
Yeah. And him and Chris were speaking to each other in
Yeah.
foreign tongues.
Yes. Adam's the Russian spy. Jimbo's
The drunk of the group.
Jimbo's the one that's going to the AA meetings.
I remember everything.
Stroke Race when NASCAR filmed with Pro from the Moonshiners.
Wait, so if Jimbo remembers everything, does he remember, you know, that he was going to buy me my Fairfax and favour you? What you after? What is he going to buy
All the
you?
ham radio stuff.
The ham radio stuff, yeah. Jimbo, you remember that, buddy?
And the 10-litre bottle of whiskey now.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yep.
We'll make it 20 litres.
I ain't getting involved in that bit.
Yeah, Craig, it's fascinating history with the Moonshiners, isn't it?
What's the other one that was on TV as well? Like a documentary, how the Harley brothers started as well. That was a good one.
Oh, that was awesome. That was, yeah.
I can't remember what channel it was on. But that was another good one as
Jimbo
well.
says, of course,
Huh.
I remember that.
You know what I've just remembered, guys?
You
Just what I've remembered, what I've just realised.
Go on.
Is there's a printing error in this.
Oh, go on. Well, you said it last week, didn't you?
Yeah, but there is in these blocks, because those aren't in the middle framed. Where those ones are.
I'll take your word for that. I can't see it.
So obviously that'll be the front, I think. Just to avoid getting annoyed by it. But yeah, there's a slight printing error. They're not in the middle. Oh, of course he remembers that. Oh, so it means I can get all my plum stuff before they go. My waistcoat, my high heel boots. Yeah, thanks, Jimbo. All the gloves and the scarf. That's a link for the trailer for the film. I wonder where it's on, because that's a problem with a lot of these films. You can't see them anymore.
I'll have a look. We'll have a search for it, can't we?
Right. So the
Bowling.
Oh, how'd you do? Low 152 tonight. Oh well.
Is that good or bad?
I would say that isn't bad.
What's good then?
Well, 300 is the best you can do.
Okay.
Average.
So I'd be like a 20.
No, because then that means you'd barely get it down the lane.
That's what I mean. Mine would be down the channel, down the side.
No, I'd say 152 isn't bad. Might be low, but I think anywhere from 150 to 200 is, to me, you're doing all right.
I'd
The
be,
higher end is better, but...
I'd be a low 20 because it'd be constantly going down the channels.
Grace and Rob. Cheeky monkeys. Who us? No! As we confirmed with Brian tonight, I don't really like that much purple, do I, Rob? I was talking about someone else.
Ray says we're not great at counters. Victor Levitt's shooting up.
No night bits, darling.
During the 1930s, Prohibition used to bring the goods and fuel tanker class and put it on the engine to run better than road gauge petrol.
So we actually have a new jig to make tonight.
Jimbo, I've had issues getting it down the lane in the... Speak to Mav, he manages.
First thing in the mornings, they say it's always an issue, isn't it?
I don't have any issues in the morning.
Oh, that's off there. So we have a
Actually,
new...
I think we might be talking about two different things.
I think we are actually, yeah.
You're thinking about going for a week.
Yeah, I'm not involving me in this. There's never been an issue, but...
I wasn't talking about going for a week.
Oh, okay, you were thinking of something else.
Yes, some
How
other lane.
dare you? So...
Jimbo, never heard of a morning glory. I could say
Yeah.
I'll embarrass you.
Why would you embarrass me?
Thanks, Grace.
Just make the guys jealous.
Personal played against it at 184 average, so lost on scratch. However, I took 2 games just. No, that's above my intelligence.
Right, it's a bit like golf. You get a handicap, which is an add-on score to the score that you like bowl. So say Aaron bowled, or this guy bowled 184.
Yeah.
Aaron bowled 132, but his handicap is 42.
Right.
That gets added on to the 132.
Which makes 174.
Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say here. My maths is rubbish.
I haven't got a clue.
Basically, your handicap
Grace,
is a score that gets added on.
Grace, stop.
Oh, shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Back to work.
Huh? I'm confused now. Why is there one in there?
Ray says using the wrong ball. Harris, you're not. See, everybody else is thinking the same thing I was. It's all about winning. Take 2 games and celebrate.
There can't be 8 of those.
I don't know.
Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they've actually put 2 of these into the jig. Huh. As a way for space, they've actually put them into the jig itself. Let's get jiggy with it.
I'm happy for someone to talk to me these days.
So, let's be
Oh,
careful.
what was that one I was watching the other day? That news story.
News story? I can't remember, darling.
Oh, it's about that lad that went down to this dogging site, wasn't it? And he came across this couple going at it.
Oh, and it was his mum.
And he was there jerking the gherkin sort of thing. And the woman turned round and it was his mum.
Yep, so weirdly what they've done here is obviously to use spaces. They've put part of the kit you need inside the jig.
Almost as bad as that other story I was telling you about.
And these just glue together. Must be flush, and then this is our new jig. So a slightly different one, guys. Cool Grace is getting jiggy. Thanks, Jim, but there's always another game, so technically one board move makes a difference. Hey, Aaron, I think you did all right, and if you took 2 of the games, well, that's what matters, isn't it? We all have good days and bad days. So I am continuing on with the island platform building. That's what I'm continuing on with. But I'm not feeling the greatest, so I am going about 11. Unless I'm through with, you know, if I'm halfway through with something, but... It's important I get this one lined up, because otherwise that's going to affect the build. Right. Get squirting that white stuff. Well, I think I did it quite neatly. That's it, you're doing well. Thanks, buddy. So we built this one. So it's now moving on to the laser cut, but it is slightly different, this one. So I've got to concentrate a bit more. But also, I don't want to do too much because of finishing early. So what have we got on this one? Built with legs or posts. There are 2 posts and beams. Alright, so these ones are like double this time. So again, what I'm going to do, like I do with the other jig, is it usually says, oh no, I've changed it, I think. Hold on, I might have changed it. Time to get a cup of tea and a bourbon biscuit. Yeah, so they have changed this since they put it out. So with the other kit, it always suggested you put the first 2 into the jig, take it out, do the other side. Where this is now saying that you just build them on top of each other, which is what I did anyway with the last jig. So that's what they do. And yeah, I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. I am quite special, aren't I? I'm just going to put that up there for a minute. Do this a bit at a time, I think. Where have I put my blade? This is going well tonight, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's weird. Paint or something on it. Outer post of a wand with the long slots. Rob, am I painting these ones up or not?
Yeah.
Or we done brown on all the others?
Feels slightly different.
Oh, dropped my knife. So what should I do? Well, I don't think this is all going to be built together tonight anyway, guys. So I can always, like, make the jigs and then paint it. And go from there for the next one. Right, so let's get this built, shall we? So I am using my glaze and glue for this. Oh, that's making me shake it down again. Sound just went there for 5 or 6 seconds. Was it possibly that I was just being quiet, Craig, or we keep an eye on it? Has anybody else got issues with sound? Well, if you've got issues with sound, you wouldn't be hearing me, would you? Because I'm just being quiet while I'm concentrating. I know it's unusual. ASMR whisper. Clean up any little tiny leaks. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just in concentration mode. And then I've just got to have in mind that you've got the gaps here. So I'm glue there to go through them. Because that's going to affect it after. So this one is a bit looser than the other jig. So what I'm doing is just making sure it's pushed to that side. Then I know that it's there we go. That's that one made. Slight differences, so I'm just going to move it, and then I'm just going to get this bit of glue out in the middle, because I don't really want that to be there when I'm doing the next step with it. We set the alarm for morning. So I'm missing comments, aren't I?
It's alright, I'm replying.
Oh, okay. Girls left their handbags with me. Oh, it went all buzzy when I was talking.
Yeah, apparently.
Interesting. Hey, Digger, darling. Wedding, have you popped the question I gave up after 15 years with my missus? Well, huh?
Tell them.
Well, I asked Rob, actually, on the 29th of February. And I bought my own ring. And I had to buy my own ring. As for wedding, God knows when. When did you get the upgrade package from girlfriend to ex-girlfriend, as she's now your fiancée? She's a keeper, without a doubt. What does Jim, though, want?
No, I think he's creeping to you, isn't he?
I don't mind. Carry on. Can you pass me one of my sweets, seeing as you've already had it?
Yeah, what?
And you still have the first one.
I didn't open the box, though.
Didn't you?
No.
Well, how was it open then? Because I haven't had one of them yet.
Well, I didn't open the box, did I?
Well, you kind of had...
You've just opened the box yourself.
Yeah. Well, how did you have one then? If you didn't open it.
I beamed it out.
Oh, right. So we're getting all Star Trek.
Yeah.
Right. Right, so that's that one.
Harris is shooting off.
Good night, Harris, darling.
Craig said it dropped out completely.
Sorry?
Craig said it dropped out completely.
Oh, weird. No, oh, thank you, Jimbo, darling. Women always get a big head. Sorry, it's the men that get a big head, isn't it?
Depends how cold it is.
Yeah.
Damn, sounds like the chat and the mods need to do a new version of Don't Tell the Bride, where we don't tell either one of them. Book and photographers turn up and they get hitched.
If they want to pay for the wedding, go for it. Anyway, we're going to get married anytime soon. We've not even had a holiday together, have we?
No. Right, well, at least we know someone is rock solid in their relationship.
Oh.
Oh, this is getting too soppy.
Is
Take
it?
the innuendo back, please.
I like something. You're cold-hearted, when you want to be.
If I'm a cold-hearted bastard, you would.
Yeah.
Jimbo. You're most welcome. You like chalk and cheese, but somehow survived 15 years of being... Sorry, you are most welcome. We are like chalk and cheese, but somehow survived 15 years of being together.
Aww.
Love it to bits.
We've been together, what? This year will be our 8th year.
So it's my second longest relationship.
I still say 3rd time's the charm.
Craig, YouTube has such bad timing when watching streams. Everyone's videos and streams start popping up. Well, we've tried to stick to the Tuesdays and Saturdays that we always have done.
It's just the time that varies in winter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back in summer, it will be back to 7:30 starts. Except...
Damn, I saw a newspaper article today. A couple got married for 300 quid and went for a reception in Wetherspoons.
Somebody wants me to have more of a special day than that. Don't you dare. Seeing as I suggested a registry office and you were like...
No.
Yep, you heard his response there, guys.
Oh God, Jimbo 888, you mentioned the word wedding around Rob. I can't turn my back for 2 ready minutes. Well, yeah, she's a keeper, but he won't let me keep her. Hands up, dude.
Bribery will get you everywhere. What was it you said to that patient? You said as long as she takes me out on a date, and he added the fur coat, didn't he?
Yeah. Jimbo, if it fits, it fits. Don't knock it or work it. Or try to work out why it just works and accept that.
Don't get me wrong. It's World War III when we do go.
Damn. In summer, back to 7:30, so start at 8 PM then.
Yeah, basically.
Everybody knows your timing.
Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be earlier than now. And then hopefully it'll go like back to like Metcalfe or kit building on the Tuesday.
And then trackside on the Saturday.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Ron Martin, so a short city break to Glasgow to coincide with the Model Rail Scotland. A lot to see in Glasgow, and the underground station is a must. Oh yeah, without bumping into my cousin.
Yeah. Trust me, that's the other thing it goes against us at the moment, isn't it? With you not working and not drying, how are we going to get there and how are we going to pay for it?
Trevor Stubbs, morning all.
Hi, Trevor, darling.
Jimbo 888, I live with a Sicilian. World War III is tame when it all goes tits.
Oh, yeah. If you have a fish arrive, just run and hide for your life.
Or the horse's head.
I thought it was a fish.
No, you sleep with the fishies. And it's a horse's head in the bed.
Oh, no, I thought they sent you fish. Don't they?
Huh?
I thought they sent you fish as a warning.
No, it was a horse's head in the bed.
Oh, I always thought it was fish.
Ray Belton, I almost did the 3 times a charm and then got trained cheaper. A short break in Gretna Green plus Grace's driving.
Oh, that'll take us ages to get up then.
Digger, try marrying an Irish bouncy lads. Jimbo's just said, it's a horse's head.
Where have I got fish from then? Or did they
Sleep
also
with
do
no,
fish?
No. That's, the phrase is sleep with the fishes.
Maybe it's just in a film they've done it.
No. Bimo, in the clockwork orange. Crackling bone. Trevor, how is everyone on this fine summer's night?
I wish. Don't even say something like that. I'll miss summer. I can't wait for it. I really can't. We literally will spend all our time in the shed, won't we?
Rob Martin out, but I can't get access to the missus. Mav, I'm well up for that. What are you well up for, Mav? That's worrying.
Who were?
Jimbo, watch The Godfather. It's a true repro of civilian life back then. Ah, we know a gentleman from a certain club, don't we, Grace?
Hmm.
Very nice man indeed.
Yes.
Genuinely very nice man.
We just don't get on the wrong side.
No.
This jig isn't as good as the other one, I've got to say.
Chris, my ex-missus walloped me with a kipper once when we were having a breakfast.
That's where it comes from.
Jimbo for FFS. We're trying to avoid
For fudge sake.
For fudge sake, 10-100 to Birmingham.
Right, guys, on that note...
Ron Martin, indeed, there was a time that Durex wanted to sponsor Glasgow Underground. Snowy. My divorce came after 31 years. If I had any sense, it wouldn't have been after one.
Yes, Snowy, yeah. That's all I'm going to say to that.
Digger Evans, not so bad. Everyone, keep them warm. We have -8 today.
Oh.
Where's Digger from? Remind me.
Digger? No, why do you ask me? I've told you I'm useless at people's locations. I really am.
Well, I thought you had all their addresses and...
No, because I haven't got the address book. The
The
address book is at the flat somewhere. I got a coconut ball in my mouth.
Mav, I'm up for an Irish banshee, and an Irish woman would pretty much do as long as she's got a red head and preferably vision impaired. Gotta give myself a chance. Dan, have you chosen church or registry office? We haven't chosen anything.
He refuses to entertain registry office.
Nope. Craig, people probably just bored and looking for something to do on a cold night, Rob.
But on
Cheers,
that
Ben.
note, guys, I think we are going to start shutting it down. I've not been feeling right this week, and we work tomorrow on I think I'm going to curl up with my better half. I didn't just say that.
Trevor Stubbs, -4 for me in the tiniest covering of snow that is now gone. I wonder if it's still over in Holloway. I'm just wondering if the snow's still going in Holloway. Have a look.
In where?
No, it's hammered up the other side. By John's.
By where?
Hollywell. How many times do I have to bloody say it?
I'm deaf.
No. I never said something. No, it's all gone.
I've been a bit low good since mid-December, still not 100%. Is that with coughs, Chris? Because I know there's that 100-day cough going round.
Damn, church it is then. Grace kept looking for a Metcalf full size. Trevor, I was married for 20 years. After the divorce, I started a 20-year relationship. I am now enjoying almost 20 years of freedom.
i.e. single life.
Hey, but listen, it's getting late and Rob needs his arm rubbed. No, not my arm.
Your leg.
My middle leg. Time was 7 o'clock back, twins at 9 PM last night. It's -7 here, Jesus.
And that cold won't be helping with his back.
Nope.
So yeah, guys, I do think we're going to shut it down. As I said, I apologise, it's not as usual.
Raymond, are you on the organ playing the wedding march and suddenly start playing the Star Wars Death Guard?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yep.
Idea. Hell yes.
You both have a passport? Nope. Mine expired, and Rob's never had one.
Chris, I've had that cough all the time, plus 2 bouts of flu related.
Well, I've heard about this 100-day cough, including the person I'm working with tomorrow. They've had it, bless them, for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it sounds like they're dying.
Jimbo, 1976, Durex wanted to sponsor an F1 team, but it created hell.
So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to put it to the minute turning off. Thank you all, as always. Daniel, I'm sorry, darling. We're actually heading off, and I mean this genuinely, and I know we joke about it. But I'm not feeling 100%, off at work in the morning. So I'm actually calling it a night a lot earlier than usual. So I do apologise on it. I'm just about to put it to like the silent 1 minute thing. So night everyone. I'm going to put it on silent now. And then we'll give you a 1 minute warning before we turn it off. Night everyone.